Too much pie.
Yeah, let him write. We're live.
That's
We're
good
live.
pie. Good pie.
Absolutely.
Welcome to Pie Talk.
Welcome to Pie Talk. We talk about pies.
Oh. I'm not visible on the stream. I think that counts as issue number 2.
That's issue number 2.
Hey.
We've done it.
All right,
Uh,
we can check those off. Good news, guys. No more technical issues for the rest of the night.
Let's not make promises we can't keep.
No, it's usually how it goes, though. Honestly.
well, I have my image.
Yeah, we're
if
usually
that's better. I
to and
don't
through.
know. I'm here.
He's visible now.
Well, we are playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons. Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
Woohoo.
And tonight we're telling a story, but we do not yet know how it will go. The players, the dungeon master, the dice, all of these will have a hand in how the game unfolds. This is the Heroes era. This is campaign 2. Are we heroes yet? And why don't we just jump back into the game where we left off last time?
Let's jump.
I can get on my chair and jump if you want. I mean,
Please don't.
okay,
I was
fine.
gonna leap, but I didn't want to take a bump here.
You fall further forward.
So we left off last time. You guys are going to Green Acres. You've met up with Mordecai, Brahm, Jules, and Reynold. You two have been working together for some time now, and you've been working for a wizard named Therazessa Brecht, and she has left to this hillside while you were gone, actually on a mission for her of sorts. And so when you returned, she was actually gone, and in her stead was a wizard named Amranthe, and she had come with Mordecai. And so she had asked you to go to Green Acres and check on Therazessa and see how things were going. And as you were approaching, you were actually met by a bonfire of sorts that Mordecai decided to contribute to. And there were essentially these frog-like abominations dancing around the bonfire and lowering your friend, who you did not realize at the time was your friend Gregski, into this fire.
Right.
So a nice fireball was enough to dispatch
Gregski.
them and set Gregski free in a sense. And you
And
rescued
also
him.
on fire.
And you're continuing. He actually revealed that he had been sent to fetch you on behalf of Therazessa. And that's where we will just
That's
resume the
convenient.
game.
Aren't things Breaking Bad in Green Acres, though? Didn't we learn that she was captured or under guard of some sort?
That's right. And
So
as you've been traveling the hillsides, where we left off, you actually saw more of these frog-like abominations, and a giant one among them seeming to be leading them as they danced around it. I believe you had elected to try to steer clear of that.
I believe so, yeah, for now anyway. Why am I 10 hit points down? What happened to me? Oh, yeah, that guy got me. I remember.
You got stabbed.
I did get stabbed. Forgot about that.
Actually, I forgot
Sad
to mention I get extra temporary hit points when I kill something as part
So
of
you-
my
So you're beefed up right now, is what you're saying.
yeah.
Well,
Oh, you're playing a Fiend Warlock.
Yes.
The best one. Okay.
There's a reason.
Sorry. I'm sure that there is. I am sure that there is.
And clearly it's because Wizards of the Coast loves fiends and devils. So
they always get
Clearly.
the best stuff.
mm-hmm.
They do. That and you get Fireball. Like anytime you have the option to get Fireball,
You take
I feel
Fireball.
like that's the unspoken
Fireball
rule of D&D. If Fireball's on your list, you take
is a
Fireball.
must.
If I can
Yeah.
get Fireball, I'll take Fireball. And I'm a cleric. I'm supposed to heal, but I'll take Fireball 100%.
Give me a necklace of fireballs or a wand of fireballs or something, because I'll do it. I'll use it.
Hey, Ben, there's a nice side quest for you to slide in here where there's a Fireball magic item somewhere that we can go chase after.
Everybody gets fireballs.
Woo! I don't know, an episode of Oprah.
There you go.
Don't give him ideas, because he'll throw a couple fireballs our way, but I don't think it'll be the way you want it to.
Listen,
Can't dodge him this time, that's right.
a rogue. I'm a rogue with uncanny dodge. I will fireball myself.
Self-detonation.
I am
So
a
anyway.
tiefling.
Anyway.
So
We are informed Gregski is staying behind because he's a hurt man, unless he feels like he wants to come along and try and fight in the condition that he's in right now, which I don't think he would.
I need to make it back to the bathhouse. Otherwise, they'll wonder where I've gone.
I guess you can just come with us then. If
I
that's,
was gonna say, I don't think we should just leave him here. No.
I don't know. He's a
I'll
tough
not be
guy.
staying here, friends.
All right. Well, we'll keep you
All right.
company back to the
Yeah.
demon cult
Gregski,
bathhouse.
Can you walk okay, bud?
I can manage. I don't think we should show up together necessarily.
We'll get you to
Yeah,
the
no, I agree.
outskirts, the door.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll make some distance between us as we get there. Don't worry.
And so you continue up the hillside, and the torrential rains continue. And one of the bushes in front of you is whipping violently in the wind, when suddenly one of these frog-like abominations stumbles out of it, retching and writhing. It falls upon the ground, and its chest bursts open, and what you could only describe as a tadpole leaps out, and the thing begins crawling quickly into the underbrush away.
Can I throw a blade at it?
Yes.
With a 23?
A 23 will hit.
Okay. I'm assuming there's not really any reason for me to have sneak attack for that.
No, this kind of
So-
came on out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's more like it snuck up on me. So it's just the 6 psychic damage.
You hear a sharp cry as the thing disappears quickly.
Well, that's mildly horrifying.
Yeah, didn't like that very much.
All right, I'm gonna be dreaming of that for a few nights.
So did it just slither into the underbrush there and like it escaped and got away, or is it hiding?
It quickly moved out of sight. You can't see it at the moment.
I mean,
Should
I'd
we-
be willing to
should
hunt
we be
down.
worried about that?
I'd be
I don't know if
worried
we should
about
hunt
it
down.
entering my mouth and taking me over as a puppet.
Yeah, because the other ones were kind of.
I mean, do you want me to just throw another fireball?
Well,
Solve
I think the
all our
forest would burn
problems.
down.
I mean, if that's what you would like to do, I'm not going to stop you.
Gregski's eyebrow
I don't know
raises.
if we need to do all of that. I don't know if we need to do all that. Maybe.
Another fireball.
Look, it will be not the green acres anymore. It'd be the burnt acres after we're done with this place.
Charred acres.
Charred
It'd
acres.
be more like the half acre.
Half acre.
And I will just casually look over to Gresky and be like, oh yeah, he on our way up here we ran into some trouble. He dropped another one. No big deal.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to rearrange your images, swapping Jules and Reynald. But Jules, will you make me a deception check, please?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, 16. If that doesn't do it, I'll put a psionic die on there if I need to.
Right, dropped another one. Okay.
Yeah.
Grace.
And I don't even I don't even try to continue it as a conversation, because I'm trying to pass it off as a very aside thing, because I see his confusion and just, oh yeah, he dropped one over there, and then yeah, just another one there. Anyway,
I guess we
all
better
right, so
get
we
there.
should probably just leave this. Yeah, let's leave this little squirmy thing. I'm not gonna. We don't need to waste time with that. Let's be mindful of that though. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't want to be eating
I feel like that's gonna
tadpole.
come back. Yeah. All right.
We continue on.
And
we'll
hear,
continue on our way.
Actually, sorry. I have my familiar from my pact. So I have I believe it's the fiend. I forget what the option is, but I want to try to send him in there to see maybe he can find it and kill it off.
You'll have to summon your familiar first, I believe.
Okay, I'll do that as an action then.
I believe it is it. I don't know if it's the same for your character, but I think for Find Familiar, you'll have to cast it as a ritual over
I
time.
don't think so.
Is that it, you have it with your pact boon, right?
Yes.
You got the pack of the chain.
Yeah.
You can only cast Find Familiar as a ritual.
Oh,
And
really?
beyond that,
Yeah.
the casting time for Find Familiar is 10 minutes.
Then we can move on.
Okay, yeah.
No worries.
I
And
love the idea. That would have been perfect. But
as you go further up the hillside, you hear music in the distance. I think this is where I'll leave you. The same room you were in was empty now. The tournament will begin shortly. In the bathhouse.
they're having another tournament.
This time we're going to enter and die and assassinate and kill.
Yes, was I clear
Yeah,
earlier?
we'll probably do at least 2 of those things.
Do you have any questions before I part, friends?
I'm gonna take a quick second here. I'm gonna use my what you call it thing. My what you call it.
Yeah, I understand.
The mind link. Yeah, Psychic Whispers. I'm gonna use my Psychic Whispers, which allows me to. How many people do I get? Equal to my proficiency bonus. So, which is a +3 now, right? Yeah. Perfect. So I'm gonna link with Reynald, with
Mordecai.
I'm sorry, Joel. What's Mordecai? Thank you. With Mordecai and with
Gregsky.
Gretzky. God, my brain is so broken today. Anyway, I'm gonna put up a psychic link with all 3 of them right now.
Very good.
I'm gonna roll my die. See how much time I have on that. If I can get my mouse to cooperate. There we go.
Ooh.
4 hours. So I'll tell Gretzky, for the next 4 hours, I've got a mind link with you. I'm not reading your thoughts or anything, but you can reach out to me telepathically if you need to, and I can do the same to you. And then in his head, I say, just like this. If you don't like it, if you're I should have asked first, I suppose. If you're uncomfortable with it, I will let it.
Did you hear what I said?
Go. Yep, gotcha. You're there.
Oh, very good.
And I'll look at the other 2 guys and be like, and telepathically, you guys are in too. So now you all can communicate with me directly. You can't. It's not like a web. It's the one way between me and you guys.
Switchboard time.
Individually. Yeah.
So is it that we can communicate specifically, or is it you hear all our thoughts?
No, I don't hear all your thoughts. We communicate.
Okay.
We can communicate telepathically. If you choose to, you can telepathically speak to me, and I can do the same to you, and we can do that for the next 4 hours.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
No,
friends,
I'm not
this is
reading
where I
anyone's
leave you.
mind or getting into anything. Best of luck to you and be safe.
Very good.
Yeah, don't get tied up by like 80 bullywugs again.
And the big one. Don't forget the big one.
Don't forget there was a
Don't
big
get
one
tied up.
there.
Listen, don't get tied up by anybody you don't want to be tied up by. How about that?
It's sound advice.
All right.
And now get the hell out of here.
Gregsky had mentioned that the same room you had occupied earlier is still empty.
Right.
And he mentioned that the party will begin, or tournament will begin shortly. What do you wish to do?
Well, I mean, the plan here is that we want to get into that tournament, yeah.
Yeah.
So we still have we have two of the masks that we had.
Gregsky gave you a third.
Gregsky gave
That's
Mordecai
right.
his third mask, so we're all
Gregsky
covered
did, yeah.
with the
Okay.
mask thing.
And the mask that Mordecai or that Gregsky gave to Mordecai, it looks like the same. Like they didn't change the masks around
It
for
looks
this
like
party.
the three masks that you wear, the three of you, appear to be the same.
Okay, perfect. All right, but the ones that we were wearing before were just like the
Well, we had the
like,
same ones as from before.
spectators. Yeah, it wasn't the ones that the actual
Well, you noticed,
competitors were wearing.
thinking back, you noticed that each combatant wore a different mask, but those groups that they were socializing with and others at the party wore the same mask as well.
Okay, that's right. They were grouped. Okay.
So many
I'm
wear
remembering it
each
now.
mask, and then one mask would be that dominant or that leadership entity. Each mask would
Gotcha.
represent one role of leadership. So we're all on the same
Okay.
page on that. Yep.
All right. Well, I guess we mask up and move out.
Yeah.
Maybe try to like make our way to that room. We can stay.
We can sit in there, preview the scene, and see
Base of operations.
and what's immediately happening. Yeah. Also, note before we go in there, I am wearing some heavy armor, so if you want me to go doing some tiptoeing around, it's not going to end well for anybody.
Right.
I know Jules will, usually take care of that anyway because it's this whole sort of deal. But
Kind of more my thing, but no, I get you. Just in case we all need to sneak around a little bit.
if it's a group effort, then I'm gonna
That's-
weigh us down like a cinder
that's-
block.
Kind of a good thing though, because you didn't have the armor on the last time we were.
Yeah, I do look
It-
different.
So maybe this will help you to kind of look, because you figure if you can look very different, Mordecai, you have not been here before.
Mm-hmm.
And I can sort of stay out of sight, and I'm, not for nothing, I'm pretty good at talking my way out of most circumstances, and pretty good at getting away from the ones I can't talk myself out of. So I think we're gonna be all right. Let's see how this goes.
Maybe I should stick with the guy with the armor because I'm a little squishy.
Yeah, no, I think you two definitely should team, like, pair up, and then I'll branch out and do really whatever recon or anything if we need to.
Hey,
And I'll
hey,
try. And I'll
oops.
try to keep us out of trouble.
Yes, I hope you'll do the talking because I am.
Yes, please don't let Reynold talk for himself.
It's not my expertise.
Now I want to see what that looks like.
It's not good.
And as you're having a moment before the tournament, I have moved you to the room that you occupied earlier. If you can find that on the map, you may need to zoom out quite a bit.
I'm doing a treasure hunt right now.
Okay.
Joel, let me make sure I have your vision set up for that as well.
Yeah, I see just black right now.
Okay. It's being testy, this
Wait.
map.
I'm on two different spots. I've got two different tokens on the map. So.
Have you noticed that yet?
Uh-oh, I tried to.
Yeah, I'm still I'm still down here in the room with the faces too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
There
saw
we
it a
go.
while ago. I just didn't mention it.
To the higher point on the map, please.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. I got it.
Someone cast simulacrum.
that's not
on
the-
us.
That's not the room we were staying in. There we go. I got it. Okay.
pull it up on the stream here as well.
Okay, so if we're trying to, from what Greg Scree has told us, basically eradicate this cult, I think the best way I could do that is in the tournament itself. Jules, you could probably, I don't know, like talk to people and like pull them out into the woods and then just kill them.
I mean, that's an option, I suppose.
You start from the drunk ones and then work your way up, you know.
I mean, are we just gonna systematically kill everyone here? Is that
I think that's what Gretzky told us to do. He's like, you gotta kill these people. I mean, our number one priority, I think, is to get Therazessa out of here and make sure she's okay, because she's here somewhere.
Yeah, no, definitely. I agree with that. So,
but priority dose is to just take out some cultists while we're here. If an opportunity arises.
I have a feeling that those two goals are going to overlap.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Sorry, DM, I still can't see myself.
It's a big map.
I just see black right now. It's a black screen.
Let's see here.
It looks like I don't have vision.
Can you see me ping? Can you see that?
Sorry. 1 second. Can you try again? I can see the ping. I can't see anything else.
But there's nothing there. Okay.
Yeah, it's just black.
No vision.
How about now? Will that give you vision?
You know what you might have to do is after you change the settings, you might have to like delete the token and drag it back out.
Let me try to reload, and then if that doesn't work, I'll try dragon token.
Does this count as number 2?
Yeah, I think this is issue number 2 for sure.
Okay.
Okay, it's still black.
Yay.
There, I can see now.
Yay.
Hey.
Took a second to catch up. Okay, very good. So, as you guys are preparing, then will you be making your way into the party, into the tournament?
I'm going to try and sign up for the tournament.
Okay.
Yeah, and I imagine since they're going to be going out to like get signed up for the tournament and everything, I would go and sort of try to just kind of mingle around and everything with my mask on, trying to keep an eye out for anybody that looks familiar, that may recognize me, and steering very clear of them and sort of avoiding them. I'm basically going for stealthing in plain sight, if that makes any sense. You know?
Okay.
Assassin's Creed
with
style.
The party. Yeah, blending in with the party and avoiding anybody who might recognize me, engaging with people that I know wouldn't necessarily, that I don't recognize, so that I'm not looking suspicious, that kind of thing.
And there are heavy violet and purple robes and garments hanging upon the walls. And you recall that last time many of the attendees were dressed as such. Could provide an air of anonymity.
Anonymity.
Yes.
Anonymity.
Yes.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You know what we're saying.
I will definitely take one of those because I'll take an air of anonymity if I can get that. Yes.
Moreno's gonna pick up one too, and he's gonna pick up a purple one and wear it for some more anonymity.
How about Mordecai?
I have robes already. I think I'll put my hood up. I'll have the mask on.
I think you'll blend in here solely based off of the horns and the mask.
And as you approach the main room, the main chamber of the bathhouse here, a string trio plays a jaunty tune. There are small clusters of people. Some of them are dancing, and they're all dressed in fine garments, wearing hideous but finely decorated masks. There are servants with wine, cheese, and meat circulating. The hot baths are busy with people. There are rare herbs, bread, and dried fruits set out for the party. Incense burns. There are mages chanting in a darkened alcove. Dim lights of many colors emanate from a cauldron between them.
So we have fancy ball party with servants, and then just off in the corner, just evil wizard alchemy. It seems normal for a noble party.
Normal for a cult party, anyway.
Yeah, cult party. Or it's just witch's brew, like you make at Halloween.
Yeah.
It's just root beer floats that they're making in the corner.
And there is an octagon chalked upon the ground, with the drawing of one of the 8 faces of humiliation in the center of it. The face is moving slowly, morphing, becoming another of Makazel's 8 faces. There are 3 members of leadership, each standing in their own corner of the octagon. And now, Jules, you had mentioned that you would try to circulate the party and perhaps socialize a bit.
Yeah, just enough to, like I said, walk that line of socializing enough that I'm not suspicious or weird or anything, but also like not, I don't want to draw too, I don't want to be like the center of attention or anything like that either. Just kind of keeping that again, like I said, hiding in plain sight kind of vibe.
Okay. And as you walk about the party, from time to time, your mind turns to the task at hand, to the fact that you're here also for Therazessa, for the tournament, that you do not rightfully belong.
I'm sorry, you were buffering for a second there. Can you repeat that last part?
Oh, no worries. I think I'm still buffering a little bit. I just saw some frames dropped. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just saying that as you move about, your mind is turning to the task at hand, to the fact that Therazessa is missing, that you're going to be a part of this tournament in some way, but you do not rightfully belong. And you hear a sharp voice within your head, Jules. It says, "Your thoughts betray you, fool. Think of something else."
All
Okay.
right.
Do I recognize this voice?
No. You look about
Cool.
the party, it is hard to distinguish any speakers. All are wearing masks.
Fair point, new friend, in my head. Fair point, new friend. Do you have another topic I could maybe mull over? I seem to be drawing a blank.
Yes, think of the glory that you'll achieve. Think of somewhere else you wish to be.
I'm just scanning the party as this is happening. Do I see any sign of anyone glancing in my direction or like pausing to have that thought or any giveaway at all?
Will you make an insight check, please?
I probably don't, but I will check. Insight?
Yes, please.
It's not perception? That's fine. 6.
You'll know who I am soon enough. I will win this tournament. Then I will take back my faces from many who are wearing them. I will fight first, you will see. And
Oh, cool. Will you wave to me from the octagon so I know it's you?
you hear a chuckling within your head. And whatever presence is in your mind recedes.
Okay. I'm gonna send a quick message out to the actually no, I'm not, because I've been wiretapped. So I am going to just think very superficial thoughts for the rest of this time. Just, ooh, she's got a pretty gown. What a lovely spread this is. Doot to doot to do, and just sort of try to keep like the task at hand sort of in the back of my mind as best I can.
Okay, will you make an intelligence check for me, please?
No,
Don't make me do that.
I'm not very smart. That's a 3.
Oh, 3. Okay.
Crap. Are you sure that wouldn't be wisdom though? Because well, it doesn't matter because I still only rolled a 3.
Perhaps it would be wisdom.
Okay, then it's a 5. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I still fail. I'm
You're
not even going to waste
fated to
the
lose this check.
psychic die on it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. That would be a wisdom check. But nonetheless.
No. It still doesn't matter. Yeah.
Reynold, what do you wish to do as the festivities seem to have begun here?
Well, flying blind with no real intel on where to sign up, Reynolds is gonna kind of wander the party with the rope. How long is the rope? Is it down to like waist or is it down to like
Down
knee
to
level?
the floor.
Down to the floor. Okay, so he's gonna fully cover up his armor and his weapons. His helmet's still gonna be. Does he? Yeah, he has a helmet, but he also has a mask on, so it's like his face is fully covered. So you could, if someone looks at him long enough, you could probably tell that he's armored and equipped. But he's just gonna wander the party, trying to see where to sign up for such a tournament. He doesn't have any real ideas on where to begin, though. I guess he'll just approach a servant, someone wearing a red mask, and just ask him where the tournament is and how to get involved.
Yes. You've come to the right place. Can I get you some wine?
I'll pass. I don't need to drink before indulging in glory.
And I will take that. Thank you very much.
My companion, however. Now,
you said
my-
compete.
yes, I would wish to compete in this tournament. I did not travel such a long way just to simply watch.
Then you will wear the face of Belial?
But of course, can I think back to when we first came here, where I realized this was a demonic like thing in the beginning with, if I can remember which face this was in particular?
Yes, you could make a religion check if you like.
Because I want to know like whose face I'm gonna be putting on. Because I know for certainly it's probably going to be cursed or something along the lines of that. So I just want to be completely sure. So a religion?
Yes.
I'm good at that, thankfully. I got a 14.
Well, as this person has suggested, you do wear the mask of Belial, and this is a strong devil who has come to power. People believe on the south of Onthold, though it is uncertain where exactly. You also recognize some of the other masks.
Right. So, strong devil south of Onthold. Okay. No real strong character. Like, is he a hateful devil or anything like that? I just know where he's at.
You know that this devil is working to achieve power on Onthold against humanity.
Hates people. All right.
Just a general sense of who they are, yes.
Well, that's kind of like every devil, though. But all right. So, What was the name of the devil again? Balthrood?
Belial.
Belial. Okay. Belial. And right now, just phases back into reality for a second. Like, yes, I will wear such a mask, and then I will compete for the right to wear it.
Well, best of luck. And the servant excuses themselves. More wine, sire, they ask you, Mordecai.
Sorry, what?
Would you have more wine?
Yes. Bring the bottle and then get away from me because I am a very angry drunk.
Very good, sire.
Wow, you're playing up the whole noble part like really well. Hating the wait staff, that's a good way to blend in.
A masked and robed figure stands upon the raised rocks of the hot springs. I welcome you, the faithful faceless. Tonight we honor the frozen duke. We replenish the faces of his court. And again, there's an octagon chalked upon the ground. And the members of leadership still stand at 3 different corners of this octagon. And the Master of Ceremonies continues. The Giver of Faces recognizes this tournament as a ceremony of faces. May it please Makazal. And before we begin, there are creatures who would take our power roaming the hillsides. I would have those who will not contend for ascension destroy these creatures, so that they do not interfere with our work here. Leave 1 assistant per dignitary, if you please, as is law. And there are parting salutations as most of the people gathered disperse, leaving to do as commanded.
Reynald looks towards Mordecai is like, you want to be my assistant in this case while I go and blend in and try to fight off the creatures. I said leave someone behind.
I thought you were competing.
I believe this is a tournament. It might be. I do not know.
I'm good at dealing with large numbers of creatures, but in a one-on-one, I think you might be better suited.
Okay. How about you go out and just start cleaning up shop, and I'll stay behind and act the part as a assistant. I mean, you look more like a leader than I do anyway.
Wait, so
I'm confused too. Don't worry. I don't know what's going on either.
I'm sorry. Can I just ask a clarifying question here? Because I think
Yes.
that what they said was, if I understood it correctly, that you had to go and compete in this, and whoever kills the most critters or does the most work here wins the honor to.
So I'm sorry. Yes,
the
Master of Ceremonies has effectively asked that combatants remain, and that those others who will not be competing, who will not be seconds to the combatants, has asked that they go out to the hillsides to address the monsters that have attacked.
Okay.
In a sense.
So I'll
essentially to hold them off while the tournament.
Okay.
I got it mixed up.
Okay. So I'm staying here to fight.
A little wordy, so.
I'm staying here to fight, and you can go if you want to, or you can hide around or stay in the room or something like that.
The thing is if you're supposed to have a second here, I don't know. Let me ask one more question. Have I seen a lot of people that I feel like would recognize me from before? Do I feel like that's a threat right now, or do I feel pretty comfortable?
You don't feel that you've been recognized, and you've had a hard time recognizing any from before, although you suspect that Lady Mole is in fact the Master of Ceremonies.
Okay. So I can stay behind and be the second if Mordecai, if you want to take care of that stuff out there, as long as I can avoid the MC, because I think outside of her, I don't think anybody else around here would recognize me.
Okay.
She definitely will. I made a bit of an impression.
Okay, I think you might be better off on the outskirts, and I'll be the second.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's probably let's play it safe. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
right,
just before I leave, I will. Oh, and I'll kind of just lean in with everybody and be like,
"Yeah,
use caution on the thing, because somebody's listening in on me."
What, they talk to you?
Yeah.
They just say,
So
"Hey, stay out of my mind," or
they didn't yet. No. They reached out to me. They didn't say there was nothing really threatening about it or anything. But just so you know, the line is not secure. The connection is not secure here. So, but it's still there. If you guys need anything from me, or if I need to reach out to you, just keep that in mind with as far as what you say.
all right.
And
Okay. All right. I'm gonna catch up with the rest of these guys then. Good luck. See you in a bit.
Jules, as you move to leave the bathhouse, you hear the sharp voice in your mind. Stay close. You'll want to see this.
Okay.
All right.
So I will, after hearing that, I will jog off like I'm catching up with the rest of the people, but I'm going to peel away and try to stealth and hide out and stay nearby where the combatants are, just to keep an eye. And I'll say, and in my head, I'll say to that person, whomever they are, I'll say, it's like, oh, I can't miss a good show. I will definitely stick around for that.
You hear again the unsettling chuckling. And Lady Molay is draped in purple and violet capes. She wears the hat of a jester, gray and purple, and she carries a rod that she wields. And her outfit is decorated in white, and her mask is white, and she wears a mask different from all the others. And she stands before you and says, "For the rest of you, we take from the frozen Duke. We take his faces with humility until we give them to the devils who deserve them." And there's slight applause in the crowd. "And until then, we are the court of Makazel, the court of faces. We will humble those lords and ladies that insulted the frozen Duke." She says, "First, who will wear the face of Ojashosh?" And two masked and robed figures step forward into the octagon. A chill presence takes the room. "When you fight, you are not fighting your sister or brother. You are fighting Ojashosh, the devil beneath Dodis slang, one who crawls. Slay the one who crawls." The room seems to darken around the octagon. The master of ceremonies raises her arm and the rod in her hand and brings it down swiftly. "Hajime!" As you look on, two figures have entered the octagon. One of these faces of Ojashosh begins chanting quickly, but the other says calmly with authority, "Nachazid." And there is only one standing now, the other slain immediately. There are gasps. The master of ceremonies speaks. "This will be your face until you slay the devil Ojashosh." And the victor that stands in the middle of the ring chuckles, and his laugh resonates throughout the room hauntingly. A familiar laugh.
Sound like
Jules.
a haunting. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm clocking him immediately, and I want to. In my head, I'm just going to test and see if he's still listening to me. I'm just going to say, "Well done. That was impressive."
And the chuckling becomes very present and within your own mind. "You did like that then." And some of the warmth returns to the room as now the face of Ojashosh moves to one of the corners of the octagon.
This person, what did they look like? The one that's been talking to me.
Let's see, as far as what their mask represents or looks like.
Like what their mask represents. What I didn't catch if you said it. What race they are, or like
Sure.
like what are they?
It is hard to tell because they're heavily robed. They spoke very quickly, and The timbre of their voice is quite unique. Not recognizing this.
Okay.
This creature's face is stuck open, its top teeth bared, and a foolish look upon its face.
Okay.
So, if I can, I want to whisper into Reynolds' ear. You know what? I thought they were all crazy, but this is making a lot of sense. And you see, like, I'm halfway finished with this bottle of wine, and maybe I'm not making the.
Reynolds just goes like whispers in your ears, like, yeah, these people are crazy.
And now, Master of Ceremony continues. She says, "Now who will wear the face of Geeson?" And there's silence in the room. Everybody begins looking about for those combatants who will step forward wearing the mask of Geeson. Reynold, as Mordecai whispers in your ear, you see his face begin to change, and his mask takes on a different visage. And you know that this is Geeson. Reynold, with your knowledge of religion.
Hey,
crap.
your mask is changing to this Geeson guy. You might be fighting.
No, no, no. Like, I'm not a part of this. Like, I'm just
I'm
just here to.
Your mask is changing, man. I don't know what to tell you.
And the face in the center of the octagon upon the ground changes to match that mask that Mordecai now dons.
Reynolds,
I'm
I'm
not there. I'm not
Reynolds
there.
looking around, and is anyone stepping up to the plate,
No
or
one
is it
has
still
stepped up.
like? It's like,
I will walk forward then, and
yeah,
I'm just
take
gonna
it.
roll with it, and I'm gonna say, "Which fool dares defy me?"
Mordecai, as you do so, you hear in your head, "This is the face I have chosen for you, my champion. Do you like it?" You feel the mask enveloping your face, clinging tightly to your skin.
Oh, this is not what I was expecting.
Do I have lesser restoration? I do. Good. All right. We're fine.
I mean, it's just stuck to the skin, so if we have a knife, we can figure it out.
Yeah, you just steal someone else's face. It's fine.
And this is a gift I have given to you, much like the other gift that I have given to you.
Oh, oh, yes.
That's right. You know that
Master.
your life's work and dedication has meant nothing. Your studies, nothing. It is I who gave this to you. You know this.
What use is all those foolish tools in the face of power?
Good, good. Now is your chance. You are destined for greatness here. You are meant for more than a life of fruitless study. Lady Molay is weak. She is foolish. She has left my prize in the hands of chaos. Now is our time. And
I will look towards Lady Malay, and I will repeat myself. Which fool dares defy me?
Are there no others who would slay Geeson, archdevil of Omnis? Lady Molay looks about. This will be your face until you slay the devil Geeson. Mordecai, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I accept, and then I back off.
The mask is tight upon your face. Now, the Master of Ceremonies continue. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I was going to say, Mordecai, as you're walking away from that, you're going to hear in your head, what just happened?
Just roll with it.
Okay. Rolling. All right. Okay, continue.
As you come back, Reynolds like, "That's a good job. You really sold it."
Who will wear the face of Belial?
That's my cue. Reynolds steps up.
And another robed masked figure steps into the octagon as well, Reynald. They wear the same mask as you, the mask of Belial.
Well,
before an encounter would ensue, or before the tournament fight begins, would you cast any magic on yourself before I begin the encounter, so to speak?
yes. This is an issue though, because most of my magic would appear as good natured, and I don't feel like this is a good natured place. So I don't know if it'll be given away or not. But with that being said, I'm pretty sure I have nope, that's a major. I have a spell that I can cast on myself to do extra damage, kind of like Spirit Shroud, except it's a war cleric thing. Where is it? It's here somewhere. I know it is. Because it's divine favor. That's what it is. Where your weapon attacks deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage on a hit, and it's a bonus action concentration spell. So Reynald would actually no, he's gonna cast Shield of Faith on himself. He doesn't want to die from this battle. So he's going to look at this road figure that he has absolutely no intel on, and is going to decide to take the safe route. And he's going to, underneath his cloak, he has his shield, and he has his hand on his warhammer, and a red glow emanates from underneath the cloak, and then like a red, like shimmering field passes by for just like a slight second, and then he feels ready for a battle.
Reynald, will you make a deception check, please?
Sure. It was a red glow. It's not exactly holy nature, but we'll see what we can drum up. That's a 3.
Oof.
If you would please, also when you cast your spells, just post them up in the chat.
Oh yeah,
because
sorry.
I have no, it's good. It's all good. I have it on the feed for viewers as well, and then it helps me to refer to if I need to, if it's something I need to, relearn quickly. But
right
now, so you have stepped forward and steeled yourself with your faith and your magic, and Lady Molay's head cocks to the side, the long tails of her jester hat jingling a bit. Before we continue, I would like to honor Makazel further, in a special way.
Oh no.
Yes, the one who will be king again. The one who will kill the snake.
Oh, great.
Because there are snakes among us today. Snakes who wear faces that are mine to give.
Both of you in your mind here, guys. I think I'm gonna pull a trigger.
Not yet. I think we can talk our way out of this.
Oh, why did I have to cast a spell?
I am watching her like a hawk. If she so much as does half of a gesture of a spell, I have a blade ready for her.
Her head tips slightly. There's a faint jingle from one of the bells. And Reynald, you feel your flesh tear as the blade plunges into your back. And you hear in your mind, it's just business. The voice of Gregski. And the master of ceremonies speaks quickly and loudly. Water spews from the hot spring behind her. The water leaps into the air, and the water forms into arms and a torso. This water elemental listens as the master of ceremonies says simply, "Kill them. She points to the octagon. And Jules, you had prepared a spell, and indeed, Lady Mole has cast a spell, and in so doing has triggered your reaction. You can make that attack.
Yes, and I would like to, and this is, you tell me how you want to. I'll make it on her if I want, but once I have that attack ready and I'm watching her, as soon as I see Gregsky come behind and stab Reynold and hear that, the blade's going for him. My focus is on him now. And can I do that? Would that be allowed?
I understand, but to use the spell, you will need to fulfill it in the way that you originally intended.
And that's totally fair, and that's the only reason I'm asking. So okay,
Thank you.
that's fine. I'll throw it for her.
Very good.
Okay. I am hidden, so do I have advantage on that?
Yes.
Or does she know? Okay. Oh God, are you freaking kidding me? That's an 11.
I don't want this to be a fight episode. Well, it's gonna be a fight episode, but not this soon.
Everybody, please roll initiative.
Yeah, I got a +0 to deception. I don't think that was ever gonna work good. I got shield of faith now. It's a plus.
Okay, I got a 17 initiative.
I got 10.
It's a 20 for me.
And I'll just roll initiative for a few things, pull up some character sheets here.
Ben rolls 20 dice of initiative. He's like, just a few people. You know.
This or that, you know.
Did I mention that this cult is made up of level 15 retired adventurers?
All of them.
All of them. Every single one of them.
Yeah, seems like the Giver of Faces is actually a level 20 wizard, so good luck.
Whose idea was it to come back here?
Your apprentice.
Yeah, your boss.
Your boss, our boss.
Oh, this was not a good idea.
No. We had to anyway. At least I wanted to. I wanted to see what was up with that vision I got.
Sorry, I got a few more things to pull up here. Just about done.
Oh, Gregsky, you're a dead man.
Oh, he's a mercenary. I'm not exactly surprised.
Sorry, DM.
No worries.
Could you place me next to Reynold? For some reason, my vision is only like 10 feet.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'll fix that too.
If only I had War God's blessing. It's gonna be an interesting fight.
By the way, did enough time pass for a short rest, or was this still just back to back?
I'm okay with the short rest having transpired.
Okay.
The time that you guys spent in the room discussing and making plans. Okay. And at the top of initiative is Mordecai.
So I saw Gretzky shoot my friend, or hit my friend with a blade, correct?
Right.
I will point towards him and cast Eldritch Blast. As I say, he works for me.
Reynolds like, I'm touched. That sounds a little weird though. I'll unpack that later.
so many conflicting feelings.
We're just gonna push that on down.
Yeah, we're gonna. That's a later problem.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking. I'm like waiting for the attack. It's right there.
Yeah.
And it's for 11. This is against Gregski. A miss.
And it's gonna be so it's 2 attacks because I'm 5th level now. So it's gonna be an 11 and a 23.
Okay, the 23 will hit.
Okay. And it's not rolling automatically for damage. So I might have to roll manually. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Nice.
And Lady Malay.
He
I'm sorry, Lady Malay shrieks as you attack her for 8 damage. Go ahead.
No, that was on Gutsky.
That was Gregski.
Oh, my apologies.
And that's also going to push him 10 feet.
Okay, very good. It's pushed away from Reynald. Mordecai, will that be all?
Yes, that's going to be my turn.
Okay, then we have Jules.
You have to wait a minute. Okay. I am going to. So I've already attacked once, so I'm not hidden anymore, right?
Right.
Okay. Okay. So then I am.
I have you placed kind of near the entrance to the bathhouse as you were lurking.
Yeah, I see where. I see where I'm at right there. I can't see where is not Mordecai? There's Mordecai. Where is Reynald and Gregski at? I don't see them.
Sorry, I might just need to give you guys wider vision here. They're around the corner from you to the right.
Sorry, my mouse is acting weird, so I'm kind of jumping around here.
No worries.
I think the battery. They got a wireless mouse on here. I think the battery's dying. Okay, I see him now. All right, so yeah, I'm coming for Gregski right now. I'll deal with the rest of them in a minute, but he's a dead man. So I am going to use my whole turn to take a steady aim shot at Gregski. So come here, mouse. There we go. So that will be a 24 to hit him.
Well, you don't have line of sight on Gregski, so I don't think you'll be able to do that.
Oh, no, I guess I don't. Okay.
The hate for Gregski is real.
I was gonna try and talk to Gregski, but you guys are murdering him before I can get my chance.
My mouse is being weird. All right, so I'll move up. There we go. Okay, I can see him from here now. Crap, I can't get a sneak attack with that. Oh wait, no, he's right next to. Yeah, he's right next to Reynald. I'll get the sneak attack on it anyway. So that's fine. I'll go from there.
He's been pushed away from Reynald.
Oh yeah, it's been pushed away from Reynald.
They're all good attempts, but it's going to be a normal attack, my man.
I don't do squat with normal attacks.
Yeah, I'm going to move you forward so that you can see Chris to there. You can see Gregski.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I thought he was. Okay. Sorry.
No worries. There's a lot of tokens on the map. There he is.
Yeah. I just wasn't around the corner properly. I see him now. Okay. All right, then yeah, I'm just gonna throw a blade at him. It's fine. I've still got my psychic link up with him, so as I did not need to roll that with advantage, but that's a 25 to hit.
We'll hit.
Okay. For with the sneak attack, it's going to be 23 points of damage total on
Okay.
Gregski. And is he's still standing?
Yes.
Bonus action attack. With my, again, didn't mean to do advantage, but it's 25 again.
That'll hit.
Okay. 8 psychic damage on him.
Okay. Gregski's still standing, having been shoved to the edge of the water here. He drops to a knee, but rights himself, gaining his footing.
Okay, and then I will, in his head, say, "Just business, right?" And I'm just gonna move right to there, and that's gonna be my turn.
And the water elemental surges forward from the hot bath, soaking the ground as it goes. It moves into the ring, into the octagon. And it attacks first your opponent, Reynald.
Oh. That's good. That's really good.
25 will hit it. And then the water creature slams its massive form into you like a wave. A 23 to hit, Reynald.
Yeah.
You take 14 damage.
Oof. Con save for the. That is still got Shield of Faith up. Okay. This is gonna be interesting.
That brings
All right.
us to Gregski. Gregski shouts, raises his sword, and charges you, Reynald.
Oh, get off of me!
An 18 and a 15.
Both miss.
Gregski's longsword flies errant. And I'm sorry, one moment. I have the wrong sheet up here. Sorry, I downloaded some resources and I'm having trouble finding the same NPC I had set. It'll just take me a second here. Oh my goodness. Sorry, this is the worst. Let's see.
I have an idea on how to keep myself alive here. I hope it works, but it probably won't.
Lady Molay begins chanting and casting magic again, and tentacles, black tentacles, reach up from the ground all around the ring. Where you are, Reynald, she has little regard for the others nearby, and I'll draw out the area that this affects.
Okay, well, I assume you want me to do a good old-fashioned save there.
Yes, if you would make a dexterity saving throw, and also Mordecai, please.
I got a 4, so that's not going. Okay. All right. Shield of Faith still up.
So an 18 and a 19.
Oh, no, I failed my dex save. I got a 4. I just rolled
Oh,
for
thank you.
concentration.
And I'm sorry, these would be at the beginning of your turns. My apologies.
Oh, wow.
I'll hold these. Because Reynold, you're next, so you will fail that save and take the 11 damage.
I have.
And the tentacles wrap around you, restraining you, holding you in place.
Well,
Reynold, it is your turn.
this ain't a good look. Reynold. Being restrained means I can't move, basically, right? That's the condition, if I remember.
Movement 0.
All right. Well, that wasn't. I mean, I was gonna move a little bit, but not really. It's fine. Can you show me what a 30-foot cone looks like facing the water elemental? Is it something like that?
So also restrained, your attack rolls will have disadvantage. You'll have disadvantage on dex saves. Yeah, that's a good cone right there.
Okay. Would this guy be in it too, or is he slightly okay? So Reynold, after having a bunch of tentacles come down, is going to use his mask and he's going to cast fear with it, and that 30-foot cone affecting the water elemental, the person underneath the water elemental, the guy that I was questioning on whether it's going to be in it, and the big old sorceress lady that has called in said water elemental.
Okay, so these are wisdom saves?
These are wisdom saves. 15 is the DC.
All right. Post that bad boy up in the chat.
All right. This is a spell that I do not have on hand, but is fear.
Should be able to search it under the I tab, and then from the compendium you could probably drag it to your character sheet.
I just don't want me. I guess I can just delete it right afterwards, but yeah. Fear spells. Put that there. Delete it. All right.
And I need to beat a 15.
Yep.
Okay, the water elemental fails. Lady Mole succeeds. Another one of these wizards succeeds. Another fails.
Okay. So for any creature that has failed the saving throw, they have to drop whatever they are holding, and they will have to take a dash action away from me, the safest available route, unless there's nowhere to move. If it ends its turn in a place where it can't see me, it can make a wisdom save to end the effect. So the guy one of the normal cult dudes is gonna have to run, if he can run, that is. And the water elemental is going to have to run as well. I was kind of hoping white mask lady would be affected by it too, but that's unfortunately not possible. Apart as frightened as well, they have a disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls as long as I'm in their line of sight, and they can't move closer to me. That is my action. To use my mask as a bonus action, if I were able to, would I be able to cast a spell?
What spell?
It would be a bonus action spell slot.
Is it a cantrip?
No, it would not be a cantrip.
Okay, even though it's enabled by an item, I don't think we can cast 2-leveled spells on the same time.
Okay, I was just checking to make sure, because
solid, yeah.
If that's the case, then I have no bonus actions left, in which I will sit there and stare at this big water elemental that just tried to slap me in the face and watch him as he runs away. Would I be able to get an attack of opportunity on it as it runs away?
It will be taking the dash action. Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay. Well, then when he does that, I will roll to hit with my hammer. But that'll be Reynolds' turn. That's what he's got.
Okay. And so one of the wizards that you struck with this, or appears to be a wizard, heavily robed, wearing a mask, begins to flee into the alcove where magic is being chanted.
Oh yeah, that's happening too. I forgot about that.
And another casts a magic spell upon you.
Oh
And
no.
scorching rays of fire shoot out of this wizard's wand and fly towards you.
Let me guess. Dex save.
These are going to be ranged spell attacks.
Oh.
And there'll be 3 of them.
20 AC.
24, 24, and 18.
Okay, well, let me just make 2 con saves here. I think I just lose Shield of Faith. I'm pretty sure.
On the first hit, it'll drop. Will an 18 break your AC without Shield of Faith?
Yes, it will. So all 3 hit me. And it's not a good look for me, guys. It's a bad time over here. Oh. Well, extra padding I didn't think I would get.
Was that the cultist that was right next to you that did that?
It's this guy that's underneath the water
one back there.
elemental, kind of hidden,
Dang.
engulfed in this water.
I was trying to get him to have disadvantage, man. I'm trying, Bodhi. Sorry.
You will take 17 fire damage.
Yeah. Ain't great, folks.
Now that'll bring us back to Mordecai. You see general confusion amongst the other wizards as they're trying to figure out what is going on as all of this is breaking down. Some of them seem to be casting spells and holding them. Others just surveying the situation again. Go ahead, Mordecai.
So I'm still having issues with vision.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see.
So my vision is currently like 10 feet around me. I'm gonna try to ping my.
I'm going to pull you back on because I did change your vision, but again, maybe I have to redrag your... Let's see. Okay. Hang on. I'll need to edit this real quick.
I have a strong inkling I'm gonna die.
So I can't just edit your token. I have to edit it, then remove the token that's assigned to you, and then reassign the selected token.
Okay.
Did that increase your vision?
It's still a tiny little. Not really. It's the same.
New character trait for Mordecai. He is blind.
Wait, I see something else.
Now
I
we're
see
good?
something different.
Cool.
Wait. That is strange.
Do you see much more
Yeah.
now?
No.
No. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So I guess Mordecai's blind, so I'm holding on to. So I'm
He gets
holding on to
10 feet of
Reynold.
blind sight.
It's all, you know what? It's probably the wine. It's probably too high alcoholic content.
Yep.
Yep.
Dang it.
As if you're a ranged caster or anything.
Yeah. So it's hard for me to place spells, but if I can see like a cluster of mages, they're mages, even at high levels. So I'm just gonna drop a fireball. Because that seems to be my panic button.
You still can't see?
No.
Okay, I'm going to give you control over Reynolds' token so that you can work from his vision.
Because I have tons of vision. I got all of it.
I was gonna say, you could, just to help him out here, you could drop it right about there, and you're probably gonna catch most of the bad guys without getting any of us, I think. Because it's 20-foot radius, right?
Yes.
You could catch the sorcerer and the water elemental like 2 other wizards. You're
Did that
probably
open
gonna
it up for you, Joel?
catch me in it.
Did that open it up for you?
You know what? It's still the same. Okay, I see something now. Yes,
Okay,
now I see.
cool. I made it so you can base your vision off of Bodhi's token. For some reason, there's some kind of disconnect. So, okay, you can kind of see the lay of the land here. Everybody's
Yeah.
measuring out fireballs.
Well, that's gonna catch. Yeah, we're just trying to help him out.
Yeah, as long as I don't die, because if you throw a
There's this-
fireball on me, I'm already low health and I have disadvantage on dex
Yeah.
saves. So if you plop one on me, I'm dead. It's over for me. It's gone.
So not on him. Everyone but him.
Okay.
That is my
I think
one
like
condition.
right about there, you'll catch most of them. Not him. You won't get the elemental. You won't get these ones down here.
I think I'm
But
fine
you'll
with
get
that.
pretty much everyone else.
I don't think fire is gonna do much to a water elemental.
Oh,
So
yeah,
Yeah.
it's also water elemental. I forgot about that.
so I'm gonna try to catch as many mages as I can with this fireball.
Okay. I'll start rolling some saves first for Lady Mole.
When in
Come
doubt.
on.
Ooh. When in doubt, fireball. It's worked so
Yes.
far.
Please.
And we're aiming for essentially the wizards along the top, the Red Road River wizard on the map, and Lady Mole, who's to the right. If I have that correct.
So that guy, or no, wait, the guy up there, I think.
Yeah.
Bam.
Okay. And as fire engulfs the room, the 3 wizards or, second hands perish in the flames.
Less people to worry about. That's nice.
Fire also engulfs Lady Mole. She does not succeed. She'll take 22 damage from this fireball as her robes ignite. She pats at them viciously.
Also, is there anything ignitable in that area?
There is a table around the corner there as well.
Any loose objects are also engulfed in flame and ignited.
And the table erupts in flame as well and burns.
Oh God.
I wanted that table. That's precious loot, but oh well. And that will be my turn. I don't have any bonus actions.
Okay. Then Jules is next.
I
Okay.
don't know what to do. I have good options, but all my good options are actions. That sucks.
I'm gonna square straight up at Lady Mole while she's taking that moment to pat herself out and everything. I'm gonna take an extra beat to focus my shot, and I'm going to use a steady aim shot to throw a psychic blade at her.
Okay.
This might be a good question to ask.
23
When
hits.
When she takes a
Okay.
damage, does she have to do a concentration check if she's controlling the elemental?
Oh, thank you, my friend. I'll make
Just-
that concentration check for the first hit.
That's a fail.
And the water elemental
Except I
looks
don't think
about wildly.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think the elemental goes away. I think it's just everyone's problem now.
Well, it can
Okay, so
attack
my-
her.
Stay away from it.
And that's 17
With sneak
damage.
attack. Ah, my sneak attack sucked. All right, so that's 17 total. Yeah.
Lady Mole gasps as she's falls back against the stairs, ah! Crying out in agony.
I yell at her as she falls back and does that. I go, "This is your face."
Ooh.
That's it.
I
That's
was-
my turn.
I was wondering, was she the one that was focusing on Hunger of Hadar, or the tentacle spell?
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I was just ready to type that into the chat. So her concentration would have been broken. And when I was planning this, I was like, okay, don't use the tentacle spell after you summon. But that's what I did.
Oh yeah.
And so the water elemental would be
She's
wild.
already lost control. Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's-
so this would
so
dispel the magic of the tentacles as well.
Nice.
Good
Uh,
call.
The water elemental is still frightened by me, so he's running away from me. But other than that, he can attack whoever he wants with disadvantage because I'm in his line of sight.
Unless he turns around.
I guess he could, yeah, but then he wouldn't be attacking me, so that's good. That's okay with me.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my whole turn because I used my steady shot for that. So
Okay. So the tentacles have dispersed. I cannot select them from the map layer for whatever reason, so I cannot
That's
delete them,
fine.
but they are gone.
they're gone.
Cool.
Okay, Jules. And the water elemental looks about crazily, begins swirling kind of like a typhoon or whirlpool. One of its arms clubs you, Reynald.
He has disadvantage
Oh,
from being
Yes.
frightened.
he actually must use his action to dash away, right?
That too, because he is frightened.
Forgive me. That's what he does.
Can
You
I
can
get
make
my
Yes, you can make an attack of opportunity.
good? Good. I need to do something to this man. The pain he's put me through. 11.
That will hit.
It hits.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I guess water
I don't-
doesn't
I'm
have
sorry,
a
I
lot of.
take it back. Did not hit.
Oh, okay, fine.
Oh.
Sorry,
Reynolds
guys.
swings
I
his
feel like
hammer
I'm
and
doing several things at once. My apologies.
Reynolds swings his hammer through the water mantle. He's like, "This is gonna do something." Oh wait, it's water.
And the creature, as it moves up the steps past Lady Mole, it immerses itself in the water and disappears from sight for a moment.
Let's look at the fear. If it ends in a location where it doesn't have line of sight, it can make a wisdom save.
Very good.
On a success, it saves and doesn't have to be under frightened anymore. It's a 15 wisdom save.
As the water elemental leave, Gregski raises his long swords. Looking over at Lady Mole, he raises an eyebrow. And deciding that he's already made his choice, he swings his long swords at Reynald.
Come on, man. Both miss.
17 and 11, okay.
Reynolds batting away his attacks with his shield. Like, I thought we were friends.
And Lady Mole begins chanting. She's quickly surrounded by mist.
Oh.
It disappears from sight.
Oh.
You see just the tail of her purple and velvet violet capes disappear around the corner, the bottom right of the temple, as she rushes through the hot bath.
God, I miss having counterspell.
I know, right? I was like, she's frightened. No, she's not. Counterspell.
Yeah.
We don't have that.
Wait, where did you said we saw her?
Yes, just a
going,
glimpse
like,
of her
around-
where I'm pinging the map before she disappears around the
Oh.
corner.
Oh, I got movement for days, hon. I'm coming for you.
After Lady Mole is Reynald.
Reynolds hurt. So Reynald is going to. I mean, you guys haven't been hit yet, right? Neither of you. So it's just me, the tank, doing my job.
Do you have
Reynolds-
any healing spells?
Reynolds is going to be selfless for a moment, and he's going to cast a second level Cure Wounds on himself, so he doesn't die by like anything. And he's going to gain back 12 points of health. So now he's at 23. And once he touches himself and heals him, he's going to point towards Gregski, and it's like, You sure you want to do this? You can change your mind.
It was just business.
Okay, fine. And he's gonna cast Toll the Dead as a cantrip, which is a never mind. That's an action. Cure Wounds is a action. So he's just gonna point him and say, "Stop it," and that's his turn. Oh, I whiffed. I thought that was a bonus action. No.
You're thinking of the other one.
There are two mages in the corner chanting. Their chanting ceases, and they begin to look frantically about the room and go to make their escapes.
It's fine. I'm not worried about them.
The wizards within the octagon look about as the room is being cleared.
If you guys want to head on out, one of them is frightened, so one of them has to run.
Oh, that's right.
As for the other two, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do.
The one runs and dives into the hot bath, climbing out the other side quickly.
Water elementals are like, oh.
And okay, interesting. The one of the mages at hand chants again, and a bolt fires out from his wand. And it's directed at you, Reynald. Will an 18 hit your AC?
Sadly.
You will take 7 lightning damage.
This is why we heal.
Yeah.
And the energy surrounds you and seems to sustain from the magic. And this wizard continues chanting, backing up slowly.
It's that wizard, eh?
It is. And then the last wizard at hand moves back carefully.
I want to take a swing at him.
You won't be able to time your shot, as the wizard seems very aware of you and keen on avoiding your reproach. It does take him a minute to evade you, and then this robed, masked figure moves around the room, looking warily at you, Jules, its hands raised, as though it wishes to leave without further strife. That brings us to Mordecai.
Okay. I will look at Jules and say, I'll leave the lady to you with our connection, our psychic connection. And I'm gonna look at the wizard that cast the lightning spell. I'm going to attack him first with Eldritch Blast. So
If only.
A 25 will hit.
And that's going to... So it's going to be a 25 and a 27. Is that a natural 20?
Yeah. If it's in green, it's natural 20.
Okay.
If you're going to roll 2 attacks, though, I need you to do them separately from now on, but we can use these 2.
Okay. All right. I can do another attack if that's okay.
Let's roll with this. That's how I ruled it last time. But going forward, just make them as separate attacks.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to take off that.
I know how to do it.
It's rolling it for crit damage is why.
Oh, got it. Okay. No worries. So it's 13 damage?
Yeah. The +4 is just the second. That's your second D10 that it's rolling.
No, the +4 is the Agonizing Blast plus Charisma.
No, because if you hover over the 13, you rolled a 9 on that. That's a 9 plus 4.
Which is your modifier.
Plus another 4 on the other one. Yeah.
Which is
the 13.
Just the crit die.
Yeah.
I see. You're right.
A good shot, and the wizard will need to make a concentration saving throw.
13 halved is like, what, 7, so he saves.
Yeah. 10 is the minimum DC on it, so...
Unless you start getting above 20, that number's not going to change.
Yeah.
And then for the first one, for the 25, it'll be
13. And then you roll again.
1d10 plus 4.
The 13 damage. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So for the first hit for the 25, it's going to be another 8 damage.
Oh, I see. Thank you. Little confusion because we're going with both attacks.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay, I see where you're doing that.
And he also has to roll another concentration.
The wizard drops and is knocked unconscious by your Eldritch Blast.
By the way, Joel, if you want to fix that, 2 attacks happening at the same time. Next to spells is a cog, a little gear. You click that and roll queries underneath the NPC box. There's a thing you can click on, and you want to do advantage toggle.
Okay.
And then it has advantage, normal, and disadvantage.
Nice.
It defaults
extra options on the top of the. Yeah.
It defaults it to doing 2 attacks and having it be advantage for whatever reason. I don't know why Roll20 does that, but you can change it and toggle it like I've been doing.
Is it under spells?
No, it's the cog next to spells. Okay. It's the settings.
You know if it's the bottom left, bottom right?
It's the very right column, and it's roll queries.
Okay, I see.
And then you want to do advantage toggle. There's the quick workshop for everybody playing Roll20 if you don't know how to fix that issue.
Clip That's that how you fix it. And export as a tutorial. Thank you very much.
No problem. Yes. Thank you for sending it to my workshop.
Anybody needs any tips or tricks for Roll20, go ahead and tweet Bodhi.
I am the tech
hard
support.
Because he doesn't have a Twitter, but
I just made one.
Send them out there.
Yeah. Just keep tweeting random handles until somebody responds. Just
look, if you dream real hard, I might pick up on it.
Will that be all from Mordecai?
Yes, that's gonna be it. Actually, I'm gonna use my movement also to move towards Jules.
Okay.
Try to give him some support.
And Jules, you are next. Gregski is standing. One of the wizards is trying to flee, as is another on the opposite side of the room.
I'm so mad at Gregski, but I gotta stay focused on the task at hand. Okay, I'm gonna make a run for it. I'm gonna take full sprint, bonus action dash to get. Can I get across this little water area here? Okay, so yeah, that's 50 feet for me to get there. I think is what I measured it out for. So. Oh, what did I do? Where am I?
I'll pull you out of the wall there.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was like, what happened? So I'm running down because it was right around here is where I saw her kind of like go around the corner, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use my full movement to get there, plus my bonus action and dash. Can I see her from where I'm at anywhere?
You see just the tail of her cloak disappearing around the corner ahead.
Okay, then I will use my action to dash as well to try to catch up with her more. Like, I don't want to get like right on top of her, but I don't want to lose her. So I'm gonna do my best to catch up, and then I'm gonna just in you guys' head, you're just gonna hear, I got her. She ran out the back.
All right.
Chasing now, following in pursuit. And I mean that's it. I'm sprinting. That's my whole turn.
And there's been no further sign of the water elemental as it is rejoined its element. And Gregski stands before you and drops his long sword, raising his arms. Reynold, you're up.
Oh, and also somebody punch Gregski in the face for me, please.
Will do. Reynold doesn't do it. All right, you kind of messed me up a bit, Gregski. But I know where you're coming from, though. Wait, is he doing this with malicious intent, as if he wants to kill me, or is this purely like, is this literally just business?
Can you make an insight check, please?
Because if this is malicious intent, I'm murdering this man. But if it's not, you know, I got a 21.
You yourself know that Gregski is a man of business and coin. As you explained when he first met Mordecai, stating that they probably wouldn't get along well because they hold different values.
Well, Graysky, you go pick up that sword, you stow it away, and you can walk out of here. I'm not going to try and kill you. Probably stop working for these people, though. I know they got a lot of money, but we're, you know, trying to do something here and not have the world end.
I think the gig is up.
Yeah, might be. So, hey, you know, keep in touch. You know, if we want to hire you on for some jobs, I might do that. I don't have much money on me currently, but could be an avenue of work. All right, this is getting awkward because you're just kind of staring at me there, so I'm just gonna join my friend over there.
Gregski takes his sword and walks away.
All right, see you later, Gregski. And Reynolds is gonna start moving towards where Jules is going. Let's see how far I can get with my pitiful 25 movement.
You guys have this nice, cool, chill moment of understanding. In the meantime, Jules is out there like,
he's sprinting towards.
I swear to God,
I killed him. He's dead. And I don't think Reynolds going to be able to catch up to Jules necessarily. I think he's dead in the wind at this point. But he is just going to heal himself up a bit more using going to use Healing Word for. It's going to do a level 2 Healing Word. Wow, that sucks. But and then he's going to use his action to dash again to try and keep up at least somewhat, because it seems like we're just in pursuit of this person now.
Okay.
And he's kind of sit in this water right here, seeing Jules, and this poor wizard who's just got backed up into a corner, who's still frightened of me, is just gonna have a. I'm just running around, I sit in the water, I stare like, you stay there, and then that's gonna be Reynolds' turn.
Okay. And the wizard does not obey your command, instead turns to flee the opposite way.
That's fine too. As long as you're not killing me.
And that will bring us to Mordecai.
So I don't have control over the token. I asked.
Sorry, man.
Wonderful.
I'll try to get this sorted out. You show me where to move, I'll take care of you.
So just 30 feet closer towards Jules. And then I'm going to use this turn's movement. So that was from last turn. I used all my movement to close that distance. And for this turn...
I need you to make sure you do your actions on the turn that they occur on.
Okay. For this turn, I'm just using my action to dash and close another 60 feet.
Go get him, Jules.
So you can move 60 feet on this turn by dashing and moving.
Yeah.
Okay. And you see Jules ahead in the doorway.
Okay. That's gonna be my action and movement. I only have my bonus action. I don't have any spells I can use, so I'll hold on till next turn.
Okay. And trying to get eyes on this for the stream. Jules, it is your turn. Will you make an Arcana check for me, please?
Sure.
Wait a minute, you're a rogue. You're not a magic man.
Yeah, that's why my Arcana is a 0. Damn. 6.
Okay. And you rush outside into the storm, following Lady Mole. You see her there as she is kind of moving into one of the rooms around the corner. And a heavy fog pervades.
Okay. I'm gonna chase her into that room.
Okay. Will
I
you
got a
please
6 on
make
my Arcana. I don't know what's going on.
will you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yep.
You're petrified, and you break immediately.
Listen,
Oh,
that's a dirty 20. I knew what was happening, but Jules did not. I got to play it right.
And so the fog becomes very dense and heavy around you. You begin to choke, and you will take a bit of damage as you step into these vapors. And you'll take half of that, half of 27, so 13 damage.
Okay.
And you have a hard time seeing while you're within this fog. You'll need to move closer if you wish to strike at Lady Malay.
Okay. Well, I mean, I should still have plenty of movement. Can I get to her?
Yes, you turn the
with a
corner and
bonus
you
dash?
see her huddled in a doorway, perhaps hoping that would have killed you.
Okay. As soon as I see her, I'm gonna throw a blade at her.
Okay, please do.
So that's 25 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. I don't see any way I would have sneak attack on that. So
You are standing near a tree. I don't know if that changes anything.
no, I mean, because she, like, I could say like, oh, she was surprised by she didn't think I'd survive or whatever, but she was looking in that she saw me
Sure.
coming out, so it's
Okay.
fine.
Very good.
I'll be legit about it. So it's 7 psychic damage on it.
Lady Mole shrieks and falls to the ground, and her hat falls off. The bells jingle quickly and then are silent. Lady Mole is defeated.
Okay. I want to if I can go ahead and do this now, I want to go immediately, still running straight to her body, because I saw there was something going on with that hat. Because she I noticed how she like jingled it to cast one of the spells. So I'm gonna run and I'm gonna scoop up that hat and just like tuck it away, and then I want to slip like around a corner, and I still have my mask on. I'm gonna use the because I could do like a disguise self on that too, can't I? That's something out. Yeah,
What are you?
I'm gonna
What
cast
are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing right now?
I'm going to cast disguise self to make myself just look like one of the random patrons that was at the party, and turn and casually and start walking back towards you guys.
In addition to the hat of Lady Mole, the rod that she carries looks as though it would be of value.
Oh, that's right. You said yeah, Rod. Yeah, I'll snatch that up too then.
Okay. We'll break from initiative there, as if you guys would like to, pursue any of these wizards who have fled, you might find them easily outside and be able to do so. Otherwise, the temple is very quiet as you return, Jules. And let's take a quick reprieve, guys. Take a 10-minute break,
Yes.
and we'll be back in 10. The adventure will continue.
Sounds good.
Got a 62.
Okay, 62 is 4 potions of healing.
Woo! That's good.
Nice.
Next is 86.
My mouse backing up. Hang on.
Welcome back,
Two
everybody.
Mastiffs.
2 Mastiffs.
Yes, we're back live.
Two
We're just
Mastiffs.
rolling up some treasure here that you guys are finding in the robe
Yeah.
of useful items.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
So we got
And,
2 dogs
It's
now?
okay. Since we're live, we can. It's up to you, Ben. Do you want us to do this on air, or I can do it in the background?
Yeah,
while
no,
we
let's keep
going?
it up. We're waiting for Joel. Joel's getting some
Okay.
snacks or whatnot.
So just to let the viewers at
Joel.
home know what's up, we got a lot of cool new stuff. One of them being Robe of Useful Items, which comes with 2 patches of daggers, 2 bullseye lanterns, 2 steel mirrors, 2 10-foot poles, and 2 hemp ropes. We also get
It's a lot of stuff in there.
a 4D4 additional patches, which Bodhi rolled a 10. And so we're going through those now. So far, we've gotten 4 potions of healing. We got 2 mastiffs. What's the next patch, Bodhi? What number we got?
We got 47.
We got 47. Why does my mouse hate me? There we go. 47 is a riding horse with saddlebags.
Now we need 2 more for the party.
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw this mouse out the window.
All right. You noting all this down,
Okay.
I assume?
Chris is fighting.
Yeah,
the
I'm
text
doing it as we
tonight.
go.
All right. We got 60 as the next number. Feels like I'm reading out like lottery tickets.
Is another 4 potions of healing.
Oh,
So
good.
that's 2 of those pouches, 2 of those packs.
So we got 8 potions of
Patches.
healings in a robe right now.
Yes.
Okay, next up.
Okay.
40.
Next. 40 again?
Yes.
Oh wait, no, we didn't do 40 yet. That's a wooden ladder.
All right. We can climb a building now.
24 feet long.
Next up is a 20.
20. That is an iron door up to 10 feet wide and 10 feet high, barred on one side of your choice, which you can place in an opening you can reach. Conforms to fit the opening, attaching and hinging itself. That is going to come in handy.
We got 17.
17 is another iron door.
All right.
So that's
Next.
7 items. 3
We're at
more.
48.
48 is another riding horse.
Oh, good.
One more for the party.
What are we doing?
Now, next is a 23.
23 is 10 gems worth 100 gold piece each.
And one last one, right? I may have overrolled by 1. Okay, I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Okay. Last one is a 93.
93. That is
A rod of wishes.
Yeah.
No.
You said 93?
Mm-hmm.
93 is a window, 2 feet by 4 feet, up to 2 feet deep, which you can place on a vertical surface you can reach.
Which makes an opening in a wall, in a hall, or in a wall, basically.
Yeah, it just makes a window there. Yep.
Does
and
it?
then you could, yeah.
Or is it
Yeah,
just decor?
That's what it does. No, it makes a functional window. That's why it says up to 2 feet deep.
Oh no.
You could make a window and then use an iron door to bar it.
Yeah. Okay, great.
That is
going to be fun.
interesting. Okay, a lot of things.
The potions of healing are like the best part on the robe right now.
Honestly, yeah. And we got 2 of those, so that's awesome.
Some dogs, 2 horses.
Yep. With saddlebags.
With saddlebags.
So other than that, you guys have divvied up the bag of holding, rod of the pact keeper, robe of useful items. Who will be wearing the robe of useful items?
I believe we said I was going to do that, right?
Yes. Because who could
I hope so, 'cause I just roll this out.
Who more could use a window on a stealth mission?
I did get a little bit of the lion's share of the loot, and I tried to give it away to the other guys for the record. But
I can't. There's nothing else I can hold there.
A ring of warmth.
Yeah,
I took the ring of warmth because
Amulet of the plains.
Just in our pocket for now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're just holding on to that one right now.
Boots of levitation.
I was considering it, but I didn't take it.
I can't take them because I'm taking the other ones, the boots of Elvenkind.
Unless you let him wear 2 boots.
I'm
I said we
assuming
could do one on
Mordecai
each
has the rod of the pact keeper.
Yes.
Oh no, that's me too.
Actually, Jules has 8 attunement slots, and it's really crazy,
Yeah.
but it's just his character.
It's a homebrew thing I'm working on. It's fine.
Yeah. Ben allowed it, so he's the greatest DM in the world to let us have 8 attunement spots. You know.
Yeah.
Sound real convincing there, Ben.
Yeah, here's your 8 attunement slots, and now you get to fight a swarm of Tarrasques.
You got to earn them.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything you find is cursed.
The spring actually makes you uncomfortably hot all the time.
Speaking of which, why don't we jump back into the game?
Yes, let's do that.
As we were, you all had just rounded up a bunch of wizards and ne'er-do-wells, slaying or causing them to flee. And as you kind of do a survey of the room, you find a body to represent each mask that had fought within the octagon, except for, excuse me, not an intended dramatic pause. Except for the face of Ojishosh, and that was the braggadocious voice within Jules's head that fought first and slayed their opponent with a single word. So it seems as though the others that you have slayed have been accounted for. But again, some of those wizards, the other was wearers of faces, had escaped as well. So I don't know. It's kind of upon you guys now what you wish to do.
Well, now that we kind of have the place to ourselves for a little bit, you guys just want to loot this entire spa for like towels and toiletries and like some food.
Well, I think that what we need to do right now is we need to focus on the task at hand and try to find Therazessa.
Oh, right.
'Cause she's around here somewhere, and the thing is, those ones that left for the hunt, you know, they're gonna come back eventually. So I mean, I'm sure they're gonna be out for a little bit, but you know, time. I don't know that time is exactly on our side.
Are there any red masks on the bodies here? And anyone that we've slain and killed.
Yes.
Okay, Reynold's gonna take a red mask and he's gonna take a red robe off the hook and just kind of like go towards the bag that Jules now has on him. He's gonna stuff him in there for later. It's his color, you know. He's got to have some.
And are you all still wearing your masks?
Yeah.
Yes.
We can't hear you, Joel. Nope. Tech issue number 4. I mean, I can assume Randall doesn't know Joel or Mordecai's situation, but
Is my mask still stuck to my face?
As you feel around, feeling your mask, as you touch the mask, it feels as though you're touching your own face.
Oh,
interesting.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Well, you can
It's
just
weird.
mark off one attunement slot because that's permanently there now.
As you do, a voice within your head says, "Well done, my champion."
Okay.
I have lesser restoration. I don't know if it's gonna do anything.
I feel like
try that.
I feel like I'm gonna take a couple minutes trying to see if I can figure out what exactly is going on with this mask. Is there some kind of Arcana check I can make to try to figure out what's going on?
Yes, you can make an Arcana check, please. And as you think back, trying to recollect, you hear the voice in your head again. "What's wrong? Don't you like your new face?"
But my old one was so nice.
Well, you can have your old one back. All you need to do is slay Gleason.
We don't know about this, right? You haven't communicated to us in any way that your face is now a mask.
Yeah, that's a good question. Does it look different? Like, because I know you mentioned before, like he felt it wrapping around him or whatever. Can we see any like difference to it, or does it look like he's just wearing a mask?
Well, when you look at Mordecai, his face appears contorted. It has lost some of the purple color and sequins that had adorned it, but it is now the face that the mask had represented.
So it doesn't look like he's got a mask on. It just looks like that's his face.
It appears as though his face has changed.
Mordecai, is that like a spell you're doing, or?
Well, I mean, the mask does have a thing that you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know if you had figured out how to do that, or if that was something you can just do. I know you're a bit of a magic guy.
It's new. I'm still figuring it out.
You want me to take a crack at it, and
I don't think he would like that.
he?
Yeah. Yeah,
He
Jules has
who?
started to take a step away, and he's like, "I'm sorry, what?" He?
Someone we currently can't afford to offend.
You know what?
We're gonna put a pin in that for later.
We need to find Zessa. We're gonna unpack that later. But we'll circle around. Let's put a pin in that. Yeah.
It's a tomorrow problem.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's find our wizard friend.
We'll start searching for Zessa.
I'm Reynold is somewhat certain that she's in the cave of the 8 statues that we ransacked last time we were here. It seems like a good spot to store a wizard who's powerful. So Reynolds suggested to the group that we should check there first. If there's no other place on the way. That seemed like a
I mean,
holding cell.
that's the closest thing to a lead that we have right now, so I am on board.
Right. Well, Reynolds gonna get a move on. It's gonna start heading towards the beach where the entrance to the cave is at.
The rain is loud upon the hills, and the hills are crawling with bullywugs. As you step out, you see hundreds of them, and kobolds among them. To avoid being seen, you'll need to use stealth.
I'm sorry, boys. Can I? This is a little bit of an ask, Ben, but can I have advantage on my stealth because it is raining and it might be hard to see me? Is it nighttime too? I think
It's heavily overcast, and Shograflees is not here, although normally she would be present and it would be daytime.
So can I get?
I mean,
advantage?
I could try to just sneak ahead and see if I can see,
Please,
even if Zessa is there.
please.
Would advantage come from what? Do you think just the environmental situation, or what's happening? My friend?
Heavy rainfall. It's auditory. My armor makes noise, which is why I have disadvantage on my stealth check. So I was just kind of using both the light and the rain to mask my sound. Even better if it's a thunderstorm. Doesn't have to be though.
Do you want to just borrow my boots?
You leave no tracks. How can?
I think if you move slowly and carefully in this situation, depending on who's trying to find you, you may have advantage.
Okay, well that's just a normal roll for me.
Your disadvantage may be negated. So.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So we're just gonna try to go ahead and stealth through there.
Yep.
I do have advantage on that now.
So I'm gonna let Jules go first.
So just a 22 for me. Not great.
Not great, he says. Okay.
It's not
okay.
great for me.
Okay.
Plus
Rogue.
10 with advantage. It's not great.
Marina looks towards Mordecai and see if he wants to go second.
Muted, buddy.
I'll go second. Stealth check.
Yes.
Oof, not great.
Not great for me either.
So about average. 12.
11, 22, and 12.
Well, 11, 22.
Oh, what?
11 is the Arcana.
No.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, Bodhi hasn't rolled yet.
Please roll for me, Reynold.
Is it canceled out, the disadvantage?
Sure.
Okay. Cool. We're gonna. All right. Let's just let it be.
Oof. Oh, buddy.
Reynolds starts like, okay, I'm gonna follow the path these guys are going. He slams right into a tree. The branches shake and the leaves are flying everywhere.
Because we do this in podcast form, I need to sell this whole thing. Bodhi worked so hard to lobby for advantage, desperately pleading for it because he has disadvantage on stealth.
Because of my armor. Was
awarded said advantage to give himself a straight roll. And you rolled a what, Bodhi?
A 2 + 1.
Hey.
My armor rings out like a gong.
No, you're like, I'm gonna be really quiet in the rain, and then as soon as you step out there, it's just ping, 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 ding, ping, 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 ping.
I forgot my armor.
It starts hailing.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Very good. That's better. Sorry, I was having some trouble with the map there. I'm going to move you all a little bit further along as you've made your... Oops.
We've made a
Wowza.
journey.
As you've made your way along the pool at the top of the waterfall. And you begin to make your way down the hillside.
I
And
tried, guys.
indeed, you do run into a tree as you lose your footing a bit, speeding down this hill.
Oh, there's some mud. Oh no.
And from the tree, two winged creatures, serpent-like, small. You recognize them. These are kobolds. Fly out of the tree, and they look most upset at what you have done. Please roll initiative.
I'm sorry for waking you up. Guys, I tried my best. Oh, okay.
Oh, there it is.
All right, game. Thank you. Thank you for doing things in my best interest when it would avoid a fight. I got a nat 20 for 21.
I got a 10 initiative.
And I have a 6.
Reynold, you can act first. The kobold, they've leapt into the air, disturbed by you having run into their tree, and they're swooping around to the ground, looking for something to throw at you, perhaps.
They're not level with me, right? I no way have range on them to swing with my hammer.
No, I'm afraid not.
Okay, I figured that was the case. Reynold is going to. What is this? A wisdom suit. Reynold is going to take his shield and he's going to kind of thrust it up into the air, and through his shield he's going to cast Toll the Dead onto one of the creatures. He doesn't have a particular creature in mind, just one of the two. It needs to make a wisdom save. It's a 15 that they have to beat.
14 fails.
They now will take a 1d8 of necrotic damage.
2d8. We're level 5 now.
Oh, that's
Hey-o.
right. I completely forgot about that. We're gonna throw another d8 on top of that then. That's
Scale
gonna
up
be
them cantrips, boys.
it's gonna be 11 damage of
And the
necrotic.
kobold drops from the sky.
It's body looking for a rock, just starts as if wrinkling very old, and then black energy seeps out of it before it just falls and hits the ground.
Ah.
And
Will that be all?
I mean, I got a bonus action, but I never have anything for my bonus action, so no. That'll be my turn. I
Okay.
could climb a tree or something. I don't know.
That might be difficult given your armor situation. Then we have Jules.
So it's just the one other kobold.
Yes, just the one. Begins looking about frantically.
Okay. I'm just gonna take a steady aim shot at it.
Okay.
So 25, that should do it. Yeah.
That will hit.
For God, why do I?
1-2-1 on a sneak attack.
And
Wow.
9 damage. And the kobold
9
shrieks
damage.
and falls from the sky.
Thank God.
And as it does, you see around you from the trees a gaggle of bullywugs. They've noticed you and they begin moving towards you. One falls over, convulsing, and yet again
no.
a tadpole springs forth from its chest.
There's more of them.
Burn them down. Burn them down, Mordecai.
And one gets close enough to Jules suddenly as it parts the trees, and the tadpole bursts forth at him. The creature tries to bite you, bearing long, sharp teeth. A 23 to hit.
I fear for you.
You'll take 4
That'll
damage.
do it. I'll take it.
And the creature is at your feet, wriggling violently.
I have a big fear. of these creatures.
Yeah, me too.
Then we have Mordecai.
So you said burn them all. Does that still stand?
I mean, stealth isn't exactly what we're doing at this point.
I
'Cause
say go for it.
I'm only asking because I'm perfectly fine with half an acre. That's more than enough for me.
All right.
Yeah, the forest doesn't need to live, I guess. We can
Mother
some
Nature can
frog
take another one
people.
for the team. That's fine.
look.
I
We'll blame it
mean-
on the cultists. It'll be okay.
All right. With their approval, I will gather all the arcane power within me, and with my shiny brand new staff, I'm going to fire a big old ball of fireball.
Very good. Roll the damage, and I'll see if any saves are necessary.
I mean, Reynolds gonna clean shop if it, comes to that.
Yeah. We have a cleanup crew.
It's me, the cleric. I have action economy, I swear. You just don't see it very often.
Ooh, that's a pretty small one. So it's DC 17 now, or 16 with the staff,
And that also makes it,
with the rod.
doesn't add to damage, does it? Just attack
No.
and saves.
Yeah. Wow, they have pretty good dexterity.
Apparently, these guys are jumping. Well, they are frogs. I mean,
Yeah, it makes sense.
3 of them are
They can-
slain, and so is the tadpole that is left fourth. Oops.
Oh.
And 2 remain. Will that be all from Mordecai?
I'm running away. I'm getting as far away from them as I can.
Hey, bye.
Yeah.
so how much of the forest is burning, Ben?
Sorry, my token is still not under my control. You
I'm
moved
sorry.
me.
Yes, further up the hillside.
Yeah,
Okay.
away from these things.
The trees
It's
they
raining.
erupt briefly, but yes, they are extinguished by the rain very quickly.
I mean, a forest fire would be one hell of a cover up to our getaway plan.
After Mordecai is Reynold.
Reynold, were these 2 bullywugs at the bottom caught in the blast at all? Or were they just were they
Yes,
outside?
they were.
They were in the
But
blast.
they were able to dodge the main portion of the flame.
Okay. With that being said, Reynold is going to run through all these trees and get in between the 2 of these guys. He's going to keep his shield up, and he's going to swing his warhammer at the one to his left, and he's going to try and hit this bullywug and hopefully kill it in one blow. But we never know. 12.
The bullywugs belch with agitation. Sorry, I closed my bullywug sheet. They are not hit. The one raises his shield. They were wielding crude weapons.
I bash his shield and I go in again with my bonus action from War Priest. I'm gonna try to smash down on him twice.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my
Miss.
I'm gonna use my divine. I'm gonna use guided strike from my channel divinity to add +10 to that roll.
Okay.
So to make it an 18.
That'll hit.
All right. That's 10 bludgeoning damage.
And the bullywug is slain.
I smash through its shield and I go and I break its arm if it has bones, and then I push it down on the ground with the end of my hammer.
Okay.
And I turn to the other one right next to me and I start staring it down, mad dogging it.
Okay. Will that be the end of your turn?
That would be my turn.
Then Jules, it is your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna change it up a little bit. While Reynald is staring that one down from that side, I'm gonna run through these trees to behind this thing, and I'm gonna just come out of the trees, blade in hand as I come down, and I'm just gonna try to take him out real quick with a melee attack.
Oh,
Change it up.
melee. Man's getting his hands dirty.
I'm just gonna stab him instead of throw. Oh no, sir, I will not be getting my hands dirty. No. So that's a 19.
Hits.
Awesome. He is engaged with an ally, so that is sneak attack. Whoa, there it is.
Oh,
Good lord.
this man's dead.
Is there anything left of it?
There's no way he's not dead. That's 20 points total.
Bullywug is eviscerated.
I mad dog
I'm
this
just gonna,
Bullywug as his head explodes.
Yeah, you're staring him down, and then he just gets just crushed in front of you.
Oh,
And I'm gonna look up at Randall and be like, "There's like 100 of these things. We need to go."
You crushed him like a can. Yeah, Reynald checks out of the sheer massacre he just witnessed of this Bullywug and starts to move along to the cave entrance, calling over to Mordecai. Hey!
You just see me huddled up,
Stop being a rock.
trying to cover myself and make myself as small as possible.
Stop being a rock. Come over here. We gotta go.
All right.
Yeah.
You're not a boulder.
Oh, hey, by the way. Hey, by the way, Joel, really quick, just to let you know, that same settings page on your character sheet where you adjusted your advantage rolls.
Yeah.
There's an option on there in the very first box available where you can add a spell attack modifier and a DC modifier. So you can put your +1 on there so that your stuff will show up correctly.
Okay, let me figure that out while we figure everything else out.
Learning.
Like I said, if you just go back to that, it's in the very first box, top left box of options.
I see it.
Yeah. So okay. So we're gonna just keep running towards. I guess stealth is out of the question now. Do we just make a run for it?
Oh man, I kind of feel good actually killing something for once.
It will be up to you whether you decide to move forward with stealth or move forward rapidly.
Does it seem like in the instance where when we took this small group out, I'll take half a beat to like just kind of stop and listen. And do I hear more like rustling around? Does it sound like we drew anything else's attention, or
make a perception check, please?
Try to sneak from here?
I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but we did throw a fireball on like 8 of them.
Oh yeah, we did throw a fireball.
Now it's raining.
You hear the agitated croaking
11.
of bullywugs all around you. 100 would be an underestimation of their numbers.
Run. Let's just go.
Okay. You're gonna have to keep pacing me though. I'm slow.
So you're saying we have a chance?
I mean, we have an amulet.
And as
I don't think it's that yet.
You see these creatures moving in the trees, moving around the hillsides in small groups. Some of them seem to be aimlessly moving. Some of them seem to be seeking something. And will you all please make perception checks for me? Except you're good, Jules. I have yours.
I got a 19.
13 from Mordecai.
Yeah.
So you are seeing largely what Jules has seen, but Reynald, you see a large mass of them have noticed you from behind.
Oh
You will need
God.
to just move forward quickly. As you do so, uh,
This armor is so heavy. Oh.
the hillside is very slick with mud. The rocks are wet as well. Jules and Mordecai, will you please make dexterity saving throws?
All day.
Okay.
Oh, marching along, trying not
It's
to die.
16 for me.
Well, it's kind of bad for you, isn't it?
Yeah, actually, that is kind of bad.
Just like your stealth, your 22 stealth.
Just like my stealth and my perception. That 11 perception, that's terrible for me.
Come on, skill monkey, do better.
And
Roll
for a
better.
moment, you find yourself almost surfing down the hillside on the slickness of the land. A number of these creatures have noticed you all, but you're able to evade them and get ahead of them. And you see the mouth of the cave before you, marked by 2 torches that are burning and stairs leading down.
Okay, we gotta get in there before things break bad.
And you rush below. The caverns below Green Acres are vibrant with many colors dancing upon the walls.
Reynolds looking about. Is there signs of people being here recently, or is it like desolate and locked up?
You see, as you enter the first chamber, several bullywugs upon the ground, their chests having been exploded,
Oh, no.
probably in the same fashion as the others. As you look about, you don't see any sign of tadpoles except for trails of slime leading deeper into the caves.
Oh, we gotta get to wherever they're going at now.
Yeah. Does it seem like, are we being followed into the cave by that large group of bullywugs? Did they see us come in here?
Yes.
Does it seem like they're heading towards us?
Yes.
They are.
Many.
Okay.
Okay.
How big is the opening to the, like into the space where we're at now?
Sure. The opening is perhaps 7 feet wide to 10 feet tall, and it is a stairwell that winds down.
Great. I am going to pull off one of my iron door patches from my robe of useful items. We're gonna get this thing going immediately, and I'm gonna slap it into that space, and I'm gonna put a massive locked iron door in between us and this pack of bullywugs coming for us.
Okay, will you guys give me strength checks to put this in place? Is that how that works, or is it more of a magic door? I'm sorry, I've never used this
it's a
before.
magic thing. Like I take the patch and like put it into that. The way I picture it is I pull the patch off and I put it like against the one side of the wall, and then kind of like sling it like that. And when I sling it, it explodes into a massive door. It
And just
mounts
closes
and hinges
that way.
itself and slams shut. Yep.
Okay.
And it's barred our way, so we can unlock it when we want to
Yes.
get out of here.
Yeah, it's barred on our side. The way it's described on there is one iron door up to 10 feet wide, 10 feet high, barred on one side of your choice, our side, which you can place in an opening you can reach. It conforms to fit the opening, attaching it and hinging itself.
I still don't believe it. Just kidding.
Hey, that was a useful thing.
Well, get used to it because I got one more of those still. So yeah, I'm just gonna slap that on there, and then we'll keep going.
It's just a door, some assembly required.
It's the massive iron door.
There's an asterisk right next to some assembly.
Yeah.
I have moved you guys back to the map. You'll see that you're in a new area. My dynamic lighting's not working properly for this. So as you guys move deeper in, you recollect the ceremonial chamber is to the left. You see an open doorway there.
Hey, I've seen this one before. Reynold is going to, unless we think it's smart for Jules to sneak ahead and try and scope it out first, Reynold would like to take the lead.
By all means. Oh my god.
You enter the ceremonial chamber. There's the raised platform with the statues of many faces.
What's going on in here?
The bodies of bullywugs with exploded chest cavities laid strewn about the halls and stairs. So I'm sorry, I haven't placed the things on the map yet, but I will describe what you see. And Reynold, as you do climb the stairs, as you have, you hear a deep murmuring, and you see the large green creature, slimy, covered in pustules. Its back is turned. This is the enormous, what looked like a bullywug, but a giant form of it. Many colored tentacles whip and contort, and then they are still. The creature heaves, and the tentacles push off of it. One tentacle extracts itself from the creature's head. The tentacles become gray and fall and crumble upon the ground like ash. The creature turns to face you. Its eyes shine brightly, like beacons of many colors, the same colors that had left the cavern now illuminating from this beast's eyes. The thing raises its arms as if to welcome you. You've come to join us? Reynold, please roll initiative.
Us?
What?
That's a 9.
Okay, and we'll have everybody roll initiative, please.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm having some real issues with Roll20. My map is jumping all over the place. I cannot get it to
Happens to me sometimes.
still.
No worries. We'll actually just end up rolling